VA3 KBC. I just getting the live stream going, and I've done something different, guys. I figured out how to put a backdrop behind me here instead of the wall and the dresser and all that other stuff I got. So now I have something different.
Oh, you green screened it?
Kinda. I was going to get a green screen from Amazon, and then I found this website that told you how to put a screen behind you with software. So I downloaded it, and that's what I have.
Okay. Let's see.
So yeah, they've got different ones. I just picked this one for right now.
Oh, you're way out in space, ain't you?
I'm a space cadet. Remember in the 60s, they guys that were a little out of it, they called space cadets.
Oh, yeah. I remember. It looks pretty cool with the waterfall going down in the background. You know, it would be really wild. Let me mute this. Hang on a minute. All right. If you had your waterfall behind you scrolling.
I might be able to do that. It would probably look too busy then.
Well, I think you have your radio there too, but I mean, if it was scrolling in the background on your picture, it would just be like something out of the Matrix.
Yeah, I guess it would be. It's something I have to. There is a way. I just have to do the source and figure that all out.
Well, when you just replace the picture with the video, and you have to loop it, or go get a video of that metric screen, scrolling. That would be awesome.
Well, this is a website. I have to have. It's for Zoom, so I have to have be logged into that website to use the backdrop. There is a way I can save it, but. I have Streamlabs OBS, and the guy that was given the instructions has the regular OBS, so it's a little bit different. So I still have to figure that part out.
Oh, I got you. I understand. W4DOM, I don't know if I did 40.
NIKYA.
Hey, next time you come back, man, the grass better be cut and edged. All right, let's see when you get back. All right, so then there's no reason why you won't be on the Anan tonight.
I don't know if I have enough the cables. I mean, I need to hook up the speaker, antenna, and load the software.
That should be worth a cup of coffee.
Tomorrow. You gotta wake up early.
Should get Art to send you a file so you'd have that already set up.
Yeah, you should have been here today. Well, setting grass, setting up for me.
I could have volunteered.
with my radio, do SDA, radio. It was open today.
Yeah, so was 6. 6 was open for a little while also. I got up in there, made a couple of contacts.
Okay, I gotta try to get something to eat. I'm like, in 40 or
All right. I got a headache, and I don't know if it's a muscle ache or a regular headache, and I took ibuprofen. Let's see what that does.
That is something I very, very, very rarely have anymore.
I get them. Everyone. So sometimes it's the way I sleep, but this came on after I got up, so I don't think it was from the muscle. I think it's just a regular old pain in the neck headache. Oh, nice there, Darren. I see it. Almost there. I need to connect my computer.
Yeah, there was different backgrounds. Some of them I couldn't load. This one looks best that out of the ones I could load, so that's what I used. I wanted something a little bit dark. There was a grassy one and another one that had the San Francisco Bridge. But this one here I liked the best, so that's what I'm using for right now.
Oh, I got you. I'm looking at Darren's RF kit. Man, the thing's huge. I didn't realize it was that big. He's got his Anan 7000 DLE set on top of that. And what is this here? Oh, he's got a remote monitor for his Acom on top of that. Looks real good. He's got it on a rack bike.
Okay, yeah, I see. That's a huge speaker. Holy smokes.
Yeah, it is. And I'm surprised the amp doesn't polarize it.
Because it's a good quality amp.
K8 TTU. Here's my partner in crime. What's up, Dave?
I figured you probably needed some Acom assistance out here.
Yeah, so far there's only one Anan. It's DJ. He's all alone right now. The other ones are lurking, I'm sure. And Darren's setting up his Anan. He doesn't have a microphone or antenna hooked up to it yet. He's going to go get something to eat first, I guess. But he's poised to, how do you say, pop that cherry on that 7000 DLE.
Well, good evening to you. DJ, I was looking at your live stream. Looks good in the background.
Good evening, Dave.
Oh, good evening, Dave. I see you, DJ. It's hard to make it out, but I see it.
Well, I posted the picture on Signal there, so yeah, it's just a software program that gives you a backdrop. See, some guys play with audio and microphones and antennas. I'm playing with a stupid live stream and backdrops and all that other kind of goofy stuff.
Dave, I got your radio all boxed up and ready to come back, but I can't hardly walk now. This leg's killing me. I gotta go to an orthopedic doctor tomorrow. Went for a test this afternoon. Been in doctor's offices all day. I was checking for a blood clot layer this afternoon over in Kenwood. And, but it's all ready. It's all yours.
Wow, that Acom box really sabotaged you, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
So what'd you box it up for? Did you get your radio replaced already?
It'll be here Thursday or Friday. I'm on the 891.
Wow, you go through radios awful fast.
Well, I traded that XR for this, but I took that SD card out of the 7300 where I was checking to reset the FTDX10, and I forgot to take it out, so I got you a new SD card to put in the 7300. It's in the box.
Oh, I probably had one here. Would that old one have my settings on it?
I don't know, Dave. I just took it out, put it in that FTDX10, and I forgot to take it out when I sent it back.
Well, you could save them again.
It's not a big deal. Yeah, I have a card here somewhere that I can use in that. You could probably keep that one.
No, I got some extra ones. I'll just give you a new one. I only need 2. I got a pack of 3, plus I got a new SD card reader.
That's no big rush. I will say you sounded better on the 7300, if that makes you feel any better.
Well, yeah, but I haven't got this one. I haven't done anything to this one.
Don't forget 7300 sound good right out of the box.
Yes, it does. A lot better than the Azus. Yeah, I got a 40-meter ham stick out there, Dave. We might throw this in your truck when you go to North Carolina.
Oh, it's at the 7300?
No, it's 891. It's a mobile.
Yeah, it's smaller than the 7300 too, right?
Oh, yeah. Remember that radio I had in the Suburban that your buddy put the welded that thing on to the Suburban for the screwdriver? It's about the same size as that one.
Oh, okay. What, 891 you said it was?
Yeah, FC891. Look it up.
One of the first things that popped up, 7 reasons not to buy a Yaesu FD891.
Yeah, I know what 2 of them are. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, that don't look near as big as the radio I got in the truck now.
Well, it's not. It's probably smaller.
Did Jeff throw anything else in to sweeten the deal?
No, we traded even. I just flipped the switch on the back of the microphone. Did that help transmit any?
Talk again.
You what?
No.
Yeah, talk a little bit.
From what I hear, no.
Change the transmit for my voice any?
It took a little bit of the bass out and the hollowness out.
So you like number 1 better than number 2?
Number 2 probably.
Okay, I'll leave it on number 2.
What about you, DJ?
Where he had it before, I thought sounded better.
Oh, right here.
More audio. Don, talk longer.
Yeah, I gotta get in here and figure out how to set it up for my voice.
Well, you sound okay there.
Yeah, I may not touch it. It's, you know what? It's a mobile. There's only so much you can do with it. Jeff had it pretty well set up, so I'll leave it there.
Go watch the live stream, and you'll hear what you sound. You sound respectable.
Yeah, go listen to it.
Doesn't look like they have the 2100 or 1900 anymore. There must be the Yaesu 2980 and the FTM 3100. Trying to figure out what I should ask for my 2 Yaesu 2-meter mobiles.
Oh, why? You gonna sell them?
Well, I had the one in the truck, and then in the car, and now with the van, I didn't bother putting it in because the van's too high, and I'd have to take the antenna magnetic mount, fold it down every time I went in or out, and I just got tired of. I never really used it. And the one in the shack here, the last little while, I've had it shut off because when I did have it on, if there's any chatter, I'd always turn the volume down, and so I just decided I think I might just sell them both, and I don't use them, so I might maybe sell one, but I took the other one out of here, the 2900. I got my monitor up there now, so I really don't have any room for it.
Oh, I got you. I'll wait to keep my options open. Make sure I got something I can transmit with anywhere.
Well, I got 2 radios. I think I might sell one and keep the other one.
Right.
When Tom, he found out that I was getting the 891. He said, "Oh man," he said, "I want one of them." He said, "I've been looking for one." And I said, "What do you got to trade?" He says, "He's got the TDX 1200. I said, "Well, I can't afford the difference." I said, "We'll trade even." He said, "Well, let me think about that."
Yeah, that guy Frank I talked to down in Florida has a 1200, and that's the one where you can hold a button combination and talk 4 KCs.
Yep. We can do that on the TDX 10 too. I don't know. I like this little radio. It gives me something to put in the mobile.
Right. Hey, Art, are you in here? N4QT? You anywhere near the radio? There's 2 stations from Oceana on today. I don't know if Art got a hold of them. It was towards the evening time.
Holy mackerel, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Yep, 2 more minutes. I guess Dwayne is shooting pool. No, he should be home today, right? I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick look down the van. I'll be right back. W40.
Okie. I just checked the other bands as well. I'll be back as well, Don. VA3 KBC. Oh, stand by.
I think you got to change your business to it then.
Boy, no negativo.
Definitely talk much sooner than with the last time. So take care, guys. Have a good night.
Covered up quite a few kilohertz. Anyway, Mike,
So well, one of them I think is a cat whisperer. She on there. Bueno, por aquí, cogiendo un break, pero ya mismo.
Diaphragm condenser mic here.
How many words does...
Ha dicho que ya el republicano Banana te dejó ir, porque yo estaba escuchando ahí, pero yo no salí, Roger.
Muchacho de la República, yo lo solté.
Tonight, and this coming week, we're going to be in the...
I hear it, Mike. It's gone.
You know, if I was a normal person, it would never do it because I would start the program up every time I turn the radio on. But because I leave the radio on 24/7, that program's always running.
Now, who in the hell is operating a 1.5 kc above us? The tunes a little bit there. Give them a little. Bulky the part, the body part with the screen on it. But that I don't know. I'm looking at this. Some of these pictures, it looks like that radio you got there. Does that face come off of that and mount separate from the from the main body?
VA3 KBC, top of the hour.
And KYX. Yeah, it is. It's got the remote head on it, but right now it's all up to the radio.
K8, KP.
160 is nice and quiet. 40 was pretty busy. 20 was dead. 17 was dead.
Nothing going on down there, man.
Yes, 160 was nice and quiet. 40 was pretty busy. 20 and 17 were dead.
Right. About 2 hours ago, I was on 6 meters and 10 meters. It was open. FT8, and then 6 meters started fading, and then I went and go eat. Oh, this headache won't quit. You off this weekend, Dave?
Yeah, they asked yesterday if we wanted to come in and help with a chill water shutdown, but I'm not going in. I'd rather not deal with anything on my weekend.
Yeah, that. Well, maybe we'll pick a frequency or somewhere on 40 meters and we'll try that DV. I think you'll like it. I'd do it here, but I think we're too wide. We'd go out of the van.
Yeah, and when you do that, do you have to retune or anything, the antenna? Or once you tune on that frequency, you're good for whatever you go into?
I cut my power down to 200 watts on the amplifier. That's the only thing I got to do. You ain't got to retune or nothing here. You just change your mode. You go from sideband to DV, and then just make sure you cut your power, put your amp at standby, or just turn your drive power down the way you're only doing 200 watts out. And you just talk there, and not worry about overheating any tubes. I'm going to step outside for a minute. I'll be right back. There'll be a board to go.
And I'm going to go upstairs and get a glass of water. I'll be right back. Stream is running, VA3 KBC.
All right. Somebody should message Art and tell him get his butt on the radio a little earlier tonight.
Yeah, and make sure he has his mask on so he doesn't run so damn wide and splatters. Don, post that on Signal.
So did you say it was Kenwood or Yazoo? So Yazoo 891, right?
It was Yazoo FT 891.
There's a video in here on that. It says to do for a firmware update. It was like a month ago. I wonder, is there updates for that?
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure it out where to find the version that I've got and check it with what's update. It's probably updated. It's new radio.
It definitely looks like a nice little radio. I mean, for what it is, I mean, it looks like it's got, just from what I'm watching on it, it's got a lot of good functions in it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's got an EQ level. I don't know what all these things are, but I'll just leave it set here. It's probably the best I can get out of it. Jeff had it set up. That's what he was using in the mobile, but sounded pretty darn good.
So what are they doing about your leg? What was the prognosis on it?
Well, I went to my doctor. Yesterday I went for x-rays. The x-rays were good. Of course, I knew I didn't have any broken bones. Today I went in because I couldn't walk on it. I mean, it was horrible. It was pain. And she checked it out. My foot was turning blue and sent me down to Kenwood. I had to go down there for a scan. They were checking for blood clots. There's no blood clots. So tomorrow afternoon, I got to go to the orthopedic doctor and see what he has to say. She seems to think it's bleeding internally and putting pressure on some of the muscles and stuff. I don't know. I won't know probably till tomorrow afternoon. He'll know. The orthopedic doctor will know more about what's going on and what she does.
Did they tell you to keep it elevated or anything?
Yeah. I elevate it and relax it, and it gets to feeling good. When I go to get up, I can't stand on it.
Yeah, it didn't look too bad the other day when you were here, when you were showing it to me. You said it was knotted up really bad before that, so I figured it was all get better. I didn't know it got worse on you.
Yeah, well, overnight. Yesterday it wasn't really that great, but overnight I got up this morning. I could not stand on it for about 10 minutes. And that's when it was just horrible. So, relaxing it and then getting up, that's the issue. But I'm going to find out why tomorrow. This doctor, he's got the know-how, and she said he'll probably, if it's got pressure in there, he'll probably have to tap it and drain it. I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see. But it got worse overnight. I mean, I've had some bad bruises. I've never had one like this. And when I hit that box the other night, I'm telling you, I thought I cut my leg wide open. When I got upstairs and looked at it, it wasn't even red. Next day, it was all swollen and bruised, and it went downhill from there.
Yeah, I mean, for a box lid or the flap to do that, do you take blood thinners and all that too?
Do I? Oh, no. I'm on antibiotics, and this afternoon I took 3 ibuprofen, 4 ibuprofen. I got to take about another hour or two, take 2 more, and that kind of helps a little bit.
Yeah, I hate when I get stuff like that where it's like a throbbing pain, but there's not much to do. I mean, I don't know if ice would help that or not. Wrap it in, keep it ice pack on it.
Probably between ice and heat.
Put heat on it, but ice, if I'd have done that at the beginning, I probably wouldn't have as much trouble. 15 minutes ice and then 15 minutes without, just alternate it. But I didn't do it. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, usually ice for inflammation and then heat back and forth, but the ice usually for inflammation to get that inflammation down. Like if you watch when the pitchers in baseball, they're always icing their shoulder afterwards.
Yeah, at the onset, ice is good, and then after that, they recommend heat, but it's all for different stuff. It depends on what you got, what's going on.
Yeah, sometimes they say alternate between the two. Put some ice on it for 15 minutes, and then put heat, and then back to ice, back and forth a few times.
Yeah, I may go up there after a while and do some of that. We got heating pads and got ice packs, so I may try it out.
Might be that's what you need for the circulation, Don.
I know when I had my shoulder surgery, they gave me one of those machines with the ice in it, and it's supposed to circulate the water through that wrap that you strap on their shoulder or elbow or knee or whatever. and it didn't really seem like it helped me none. And then I only used it maybe for the first couple days. And then from there on, it was just, dealing with pain here and there, and knowing how to lay and how to, when to use it, when not to use it.
Yeah, Donna's got two of them for her legs when she had that last surgery, and to keep the swelling down, so I may hook those up. NAKYX Friday.
K8TTU.
BA3 KBC. Oh.
Yeah, Jeff ought to be getting home from church about now. He ought to be getting on the radio. He got that box hooked up.
He's already got the XR going on it.
Yeah, he said he did. He got it today. I got this today, and he got that today, so that worked out pretty good.
He doesn't procrastinate.
No, he does not.
One of these expeditions, I just saw earlier a picture of a tower that came down. It was 23 meters. What is that, like 90 feet, DJ?
23 meters, just multiply times 3.
All right, so it's up there. And they stuck it in the ground, maybe 3 feet in the dirt. And ironically, when it collapsed, the base didn't go that far. It came out of the ground because it was only in 3 feet. But it only tilted over, you know what I mean? It didn't land like 15, 20 feet away. So it was interesting that it stayed in the ground, just tilted over. So, there's theory where you need like a yard and a half of concrete to hold a 100-foot tower down. I think it's malarkey. I think as long as you're about 3 times the weight of the tower with the base, you're good to go.
75.45932 feet.
Yeah, that's how tall it was, and they only had it dug in the ground 3 foot, threw dirt on it, and then they guided it off. And a storm came through, and it didn't, ripped out of the bottom. It bent halfway up, and then it collapsed.
Where was that at? Was that, you said it was an expedition? Was that like Africa or something?
Yeah, no, it was over in Oceania. It was a couple of years ago, too. I was looking at their page and their past DX expeditions. And the POW is on 20 meters FT8 if anybody's interested. Yeah, that's a hard one. I'll be right back. W4DO.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, Dom, as soon as you get back, take a look at the stream.
What was that, DJ?
Look at my backdrop and for my screen on my stream now.
So, Dad, have you heard anything from your radio? I guess I don't know if they got it or send you any notice when your other one will be sent.
I got it. The other one's already shipped. It may be here tomorrow, but I'll look for it Friday.
Oh, well, good. That's quick turnaround. K8T2 at the 20.
Yep.
Wish I could find something else.
I got him. You guys still in here?
Yeah, we packed it up.
Yeah, so check the screen now, the stream now, Dominic.
All right, hang on a minute. I'm coming out of my login program so I can upload this contact. All right, I'll bring the browser up. Stand by. Oh, there you go. I mean, it's not moving.
No, because it's just a picture.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you change them at will, huh?
Yep. You can do video, but I haven't figured that one out yet.
He's an angel.
Oh, wow, I just saw that. I just heard KC3NAD on D-Star.
What was that on D-Star?
Just somebody's ID came over. N3ADC or something like that. I said it just a minute ago and I forgot it. But it's in the radio on D-Star. I'm listening to 055 Charlie one where your dad usually ends up.
Did you guys ever get that one working again? I mean, the other night I know we tried it. It didn't seem like it was working very well.
Oh, man, yeah, we can talk. He's got his end down packed. I got my end down packed.
Hey, Dad, does that 891, does it do 2 meter and all that?
No, it's just HF through 6 meters.
Wow, your signal just came way up. Did you change something?
No, not at all.
Okay. All right, I'm back. Paying attention. What was that?
No, not that. I was just asking Dan about that 891. I was talking to Carter today, Dad, and he's really pushing to go get his general probably in the next month or two.
Oh, that's good. I haven't seen him. He don't live that far away from me.
Yeah, he said, well, the general test changes this June, and the book he's got is the current, questions for the current test. So he said he's pushing. He's looking at maybe in, a month and a half, 2 months.
What do you mean the test did change?
They change them every so many years. Last year they did the technician. This year is the general, and next year will be the extra.
Are you talking about how many questions are on a test, or you mean just mixing it up?
Mixing it up.
Shouldn't it be mixed up anyway?
Well, they are. They have several actual tests that they give out, different questions out of the 400 or whatever they have. But I guess they change up the question pool. Like, I don't know exactly what changes, but some kind of changes they make on them. You still have the same amount of questions on the test, but like the book that I got, it's good through the extra. Of course, next year, the questions may have different wording, I guess, to them.
You need to get your extra there, Dave.
Oh, you mean the subsections of the amateur radio extra or general test. So they change those up, and then how many questions in each group, right?
Yeah, I think the amount of questions will remain the same. I guess they must change wording, wording of the questions. I don't know. I've never really went back and looked at older tests compared to the questions that I have in my book, or as far as the QRZ test questions.
Yeah, I don't think they'll change the wording of the questions. But say, under repeater owner's responsibility, say, just for instance, I think that was on the extra. But you have repeater owner responsibility, and they had the rules and what you expect out of it. You know what I mean? And they have. Right, they'll say, okay, out of that group, we're going to ask 4 questions, and then we'll go over to the next group, we'll pick another group, and they mix the groups up, and then probably the amount of questions out of a particular group, you know what I mean? That would change things up, but the questions should remain the same.
Yeah, the wording does, Dom, but they changed the question pools.
Yeah, all you got to do is know the question pool. What is it, 600 questions? Easy peasy. I said, all you got to do is know the question pool. Easy peasy.
Yeah. I know when I did my tech, you know, I did all the practice ones on QRZ, and that was really, to me, the easiest way for me to pass that test. And then the general test was a mix between QRZ and the questions, you know, when I went through the test book that I got.
Right, yeah. Well, and also, you know, understanding what's going on, too, you know, some of this stuff is everyday practice, or I should say, should be everyday practice. Not always is, I guess. But, yeah, and a lot of it's common sense. And, you know, most of those questions, too, them right off the bat, you can turn around and say, it ain't that, and it ain't that. You know the answer?
Yeah, I know when I did my general, you know, just from, you know, the short period of time in between the tech test and the general test, which was, I don't know, a month and a half or so, I think, 2 months, you know, just physically being able to operate, you know, with the tech helped with the general, I think, in my perspective, it did.
Wow, Dave, you're giving DJ 15 to 20 over at night.
That's good. I never thought my signal would look that good.
The band's nice and quiet and good propagation tonight. BA3 KBC at the bottom of the hour.
W4D on.
KG2MN.
KG2. Good evening, Mike. I can hear you out there.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Dom, DJ, Don, and I don't know what's not here, but good evening, everybody. And Darren. Oh, and Darren. Good evening, Darren.
Yeah, Mike, you're good and strong into the Lambton Shore, Southern Ontario.
All right.
We have 2 movie stars on here today. Okay.
I'm just a regular
At KYX. Hello, radio.
No, Mike, you're not a regular person. You're Mr. Florida.
No, just a regular person.
When I heard you on the phone the other day, you sounded like you just won a beauty contest. I can't believe I was pissed.
And how many contacts did I tell you I did on the contest?
600?
Yeah, I was mistaken. It was 694.
Almost 700. That's pretty good. Yeah, I know you were working hard at it.
Yeah, I didn't know I did that much. I did remember. Now I remember because it's down to the last hour. I was trying to find some new people to make us 700 even.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike and Captain Darren. I'm live streaming and I found this software program that gives me a background. I don't need a green screen or anything. It's a software. So it's Zoom, and there's different backgrounds, or you can use one of your own pictures. So I've just been playing around with it tonight.
Oh, okay. Share the link. Let me check it out too.
Looks good there, DJ.
Yeah, like I said, I was just playing around. There's different ones you can integrate, and where are we here? There's that one there, the grassy knoll, this one here, the tower, So different ones that I have, and I can add my own pictures, but I'm just using their the stock one that they have.
You notice every one of them still has that same fat head up on the wall.
I know I can't help that.
Darren, you on the Anan?
Yeah. Yeah. Anan in the background.
Oh, yeah, it sounded good on it.
No, man, that's not Anan. This is the old Acom.
Yeah, he's afraid to start it up the first time.
Well, you got the red light on it.
Right. I don't have the application. And then I need to get an audio, a AV switch for the audio, so I can put the audio on the my PC, and then if I'm done with it, I can put the audio to my Mac.
So you'd have to have a microphone to put into the front of it.
I got the microphone already set up.
Take like a Yankee plug or something?
No, I'm going to run audio to the PC.
Oh, okay. You want to do it all? All right, cool. Like a rack, a virtual rack system.
Tom, I can't hear Darren. Is he running power too?
You can fix it from along the way.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I don't know. Hey, Darren, you got your amp on?
Yeah. I'm just talking about 2 feet away from the mic because I'm not using the what do you call that microphone? The IO boom arm. I'm using a mic stand.
Hand mic. Hey, did you hear him that time, Dave?
I'm pretty sure it was him, because I knew you were talking to him, but I can't make him out.
All right. Yeah, Dave up in Ohio is having a hard time hearing you.
Okay, Dave in Ohio. This is N4BFR. All right, how do you copy now? 700 watts.
You didn't hear him, Dave? 700 watts. He turned it up to 700 watts.
No, I've never had really good luck with this antenna for some reason picking up to the south. Now I hear Richard really good, but I don't know what he's running antenna-wise, but it's probably not him. It's probably just my antenna not picking him up that good.
Hey, Dave, hang on a second. I'm going to let Mike's going to give you a call. Let's see if he can make it through again, Mike.
All right, let's see, Dave. If you got a copy on me, KG2 MM.
Yeah, Mike, I can hear you. You're just above the noise, but I can hear you.
Okay, and I'm running about 500 watts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just the way my antenna receives from down that way. It just never did seem to pick up very good to the south.
Captain Darren, Flight 00, do you copy?
I'm there. I'm here.
Yeah, we got an anomaly here. You need to check something out. Something ain't right.
What's your
Something ain't right? I don't know. That's up north low.
What antenna you on?
The DX Commander.
He's on a DX Commander. Maybe he's got a loose connection like you had.
I don't know. I hear him fine.
You are coming in a lot stronger than he is. Maybe it's just propagation, but you guys, how far apart?
What are we, about 25 miles apart?
Yeah, about 30-minute drive.
Okay, yeah, it can make a difference, I guess. Yeah.
So did he just get it on? Was he still waiting on an amp? When he getting the Lux amp?
Who, Captain Darren?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's waiting. He's waiting on one.
But the Anan, is that something new that he just got?
Well, actually, he had the Anan. How long have you had the Anan, Derek?
I had it 2 months. I just opened it up yesterday.
Yeah, he had it for 2 months. He just opened it up yesterday. He's going to do a little video review of it, right, Derek?
It's not a review, but it's like my unboxing. It's going to have a little bit of funny stuff in it.
Yeah, he's going to do the unboxing video of his baby.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look him up when he does that. But yeah, good for him. He's really getting set up then down there.
Yeah. Hey, I noticed how you had that set up in that picture, Darren. Is that speaker sitting next to the amplifier? It doesn't pick up any RF?
The speaker? No, the speaker on the right of the amplifier? No. It's very well shielded.
Oh, I thought the speaker was on the left.
That's my computer.
The thing that's lit up?
Yep.
Oh, it's his computer. All right, carry on with Mike. I know you guys probably were talking here. Let me stand by. W4 New York.
I saw Darren earlier. What's going on, Mike?
I saw you earlier when you came by. Good job.
Yeah, I know. When I came back home, I've been mowing the lawn, editing, picking up all the leaves, and the track days tomorrow.
Oh, were you able to finish?
Yeah, I finished. I even put my rack together, the Anan RCPS. I repositioned it. Take a look at the photos here.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you if you was on Excel, looking at the photos.
Do you see DJ's waterfall, that RTTY signal? Look how much power is being pumped out there.
Already over.
The force be with me.
40 over.
K8 TTU at the 40.
And AKY.
G2
W4 GLM.
and or VFR.
Hey, Dad, do you hear Darren down there?
Yep.
I'm going to check the other bands for a short little bit.
And again, we're sitting up here waiting for the snow to hit. And my luck here is
that either you or Gary put up with the analog meters where you show like the peak on it.
okay, very good.
Listen to a podcast, Terry, so I really can't comment too much beyond that.
It's like Canadian bacon, regular bacon.
And they fly over, they go, hoser, hoser. Doesn't seem like they're interested in it.
How much before your time?
You do hear the relay, so when I was screwing around.
Oh, Canadian bacon.
Analog transmitters out.
Of course, another monitor off to the left.
Go get $2.90 something.
Where's more level?
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. There's a lot of places.
They do sound good. And I think you don't even have to do the...
Thinking about just 40 meters now. I've been very inactive on 40 meters.
Right there, you'd be a cook.
Okay, we were looking at DJ. Go look at DJ's YouTube. You got a computer to do YouTube?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'm back.
You go look at his stream. He's got it all lit up. Well, you can see that signal up the band, the RTTY signal. Look how powerful it is.
Here on my test bench.
It was, but it was one of them. Yeah, that's where it is right there. It's like it's on fire there.
That's where you have to drive going down there. You'll get run over. Real proud of that world record.
Yeah, go ahead, put me on the list. I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you hear the traffic on the reflector? Oh, 55 Charlie?
No, I had the volume down.
I like a little green light that pops up when it's receiving something. I listened in for a little bit. You guys talking?
No, as a matter of fact, the volume was up and I didn't hear it.
Oh, you may not still be linked.
I'm using a reflector.
Well, I think if you don't do anything after a while, it times you out. I don't know.
Hey, Dom.
Yes, sir.
How's my new antenna sounding?
Well, tonight, hang on a minute. Go ahead. Let me see.
All right, right now I'm only running 42 watts.
Wow, 42 watts. You're hitting the 2 on 20 over. How's that? You're right there at 20 over.
Okay, now I'm running 1100 watts right there.
That was almost 35 over. That's pretty impressive.
That is, I took my loop down and I cut it up and turned it into an off-center dipole.
Oh, wow. How you like it?
Right now it's working pretty good. Excellent match everywhere. The only where I don't have a great match is right here. The whole entire band here is a 1.6. Everywhere else I got 1.1, 1.2 everywhere else.
Oh, great. Yeah. Yeah, mine's high here. Both my antennas were originally tuned on 3700, but the Wyndham has definitely stretched and further down the band now. The Bazooka is still tuned around 3700, though. And with both antennas, though, by the time I get up here, they're like 1.7 and 1.9 or something like that. And I usually use the Bazooka here. But hey, that's a big signal increase. How are you receiving me?
I got you 30 over.
Yeah, see, it made a big difference. And how high is this one?
I got it up, the apex is at 38, because I got that arm sticking out of my tower. But I got one leg shooting up to be about maybe 40-some feet, and then the other leg droops down to be about 30 feet off the ground.
Yeah, it's fine. You'll be all right like that. It's working. Now you just got to try it out and see how you like it with everybody else. I don't know. DJ's on there. And you can probably pull up his page and see what kind of signal you're giving him.
30 over.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a peek at that. Yeah, so far I'm liking it. Yeah, I see the 30 over right there.
You're always about 30 over, same with Jeff.
Now I'm going to switch over to the bow tie. I know they're pretty darn close on receive. Maybe the bow tie might nudge it out because it's just cut for right here. So we'll find out on the next TO. All right, and this is the bow tie antenna right there. It's cut for this frequency. Oh, same signal, 30 over.
Okay, set it to average. See what it shows on average.
Yeah, I have you. I always keep mine on average, and I have you here at 30 over on average.
Go back to the other one.
right, I'm back on the off-center dipole.
Talk a little bit more. That was only 20.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on the off-center dipole right now, and we'll see how that is there. I don't think the off-center dipole really can compare to the bow tie that's cut for that frequency, but it's pretty darn close.
Go back to the bow tie.
And right now I'm back to the bow tie. There it is, testing 1, 2, 3, running about 1100 watts into the bow tie with a flat match.
Yeah, it just peaked 30, a little bit more often than the other one.
Yeah, I was looking at it. You hit twice on this one and like once on the other one. But with me, it is a night and day difference. The new one has definitely got you over to the side. You should be seeing that too, or probably on your receive on me and then on him, and see that there's hardly a difference. Try it with Don.
Hey, Don, right now I'm on the off-center dipole, and let me come see what you're giving me signal-wise there, Don.
That sounds good here. That's 9.
Yeah, I have you 20 over here, 20 over on the off-center dipole.
Yeah, Dwayne, I think
try one more time.
you're better to me on the bow tie.
Dave, you say I'm stronger to you on the bow tie?
Yeah, I'm getting you better on the bow tie.
Yeah, that antenna's hard to beat. It's cut right for here with, like I said, a flat SWR, so I figured it would nudge it out slightly.
Yeah, on this radio, Dwayne, I'm getting you 15 over.
All right, now I'm back on the bow tie. It's probably a little stronger, but I tell you what, the off-center dipole, for that to cover all the different ground and all the different bands, it's doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's 20 over.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's pretty close, and it's not like a big extreme difference. Like if you remember, the loop was always 5 or 10 below. This antenna here is very close.
Now, are you running it through a tuner? Are you running it through a tuner?
Yeah, I run it through an antenna tuner because it's a 1.6, 1.6 on that off-center dipole.
Yeah, wondering about orientation, though, too, may have a little bearing on it.
Yeah, and it could be because the bow tie is actually up and even a little higher, not by much, but it's definitely orientated a little bit different. But I'm pleased with it. It's doing what it should be doing. Especially I used it today. I talked to Doug on 40 meters with it. So, and all the other bands is good, really good on SWR and all the other bands.
I'm going out back. I'll be right back, guys. W4D or Mike and Darren are in there too.
Hello, Mike. Hello, Darren.
Hey, good evening, Mike. Darren.
The only thing with off-center fed antenna, Dwayne, is the fact that you couldn't get RF back into the shack.
Yeah, so far I don't think I'm getting anything in. Well, if I do, I'm not knowing about it because it's not interfering with the audio.
Yeah, when I had mine up here, mind you, it was on the 32-foot tower here when we first moved here. I just put I had an off-center, so I put that up, and the arc fault circuit interrupters kept popping them, and I couldn't run the amp. I could only run 100 watts. So anyhow, but that was an issue that I had.
Yeah, right now I'm running 1100 watts. And having no issues whatsoever here in the house here.
That's good. Oh.
Yeah, I got on 3.500, I got a 1.5, and as I come on up here, it's a 1.6. On 40 meters, the low end is a flat match, and at 7.299 is a 1.1. 40 meters is a 1.2 across the whole entire band. 17 meters is 1.2 across the whole entire band. 12 meters, 1.1 across the whole band. And on 10 meters, 29,300 is a flat match, and then 28,300 is 1.5.
Not bad.
No, it's I can live with that. But it's playing pretty well, so I'm happy with it.
Now, Dwayne, did you have to put that up because you lost those trees?
I know. I'm just doing that to play around because I had the loop on pretty much on my property. And, of course, the loop is fed with the 4-to-1 and fed with coax. So anything I did was drop the loop down and cut it, which I had splices in it anyways. And I just made one end 90 feet and the other end 45 and myself off-center dipole. So everything was pretty easy to do. It was nothing hard to do today.
Now you're getting to be an antenna wizard up there.
Well, I'm definitely going to find out what works in this area, that's for sure.
Boy, is it nippy out there.
I got 36 here, and I think it's supposed to go into the 20s tonight.
I got 32.
I'm freezing at 53.
That's a little cold down here.
What's it down there?
They're saying 56. Let me double check.
It's mix of sun and clouds for tomorrow, 34, and Friday, snow, 30.
Yeah, 56, yeah.
Well, I just checked my phone. My phone is lower. The computer says 53, which puts me in Liberty Hill on the other side of the lake. But it says 50 here in Ridgeway.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 28, 32, 32, 28, and 28. So snow for Monday and Tuesday. So winter's sticking with us.
Yeah, I remember last winter did that. It's like your winter was still going on and we were like going into spring and summer.
It's March.
Well, we had some summer weather. We hit 76 degrees the other day.
Oh, I know back in the 60s, we planted barley in March. We had such nice weather. So it's up and down. It can change.
Woke up all the carpenter bees, and they're starting to get busy out there. I think this year I'm not going to even mess around with traps. I'll put the shop vac up on there. I'm going to make an extension with a little tube at the top, just big enough to fit like a 3/4 inch nut, something like that. I'm going to suck them out of them holes.
Do you say carpenter ants?
Bees, carpenter bees.
Kilo Bravo 3, Whiskey Bravo X-ray.
What's going on?
Hey, Jeff.
Carpenter bees are. You got them up there in Canada. You can drill a 1/2 inch hole through a piece of wood in no time.
Hey, good evening, Jeff.
I got them here. I fight them every year.
Man.
Heidi ho, Jeff.
Hello. I just got back from church. Let me run back down the hallway and get me a cup of coffee, and then I'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah, take a chill pill.
Well, I need to. No, I'm good, Don.
Your doctor doesn't prescribe you anything to calm you down?
Heck no. I don't take not one pill.
Answers a lot of questions.
Well,
Didn't say maybe I should take a pill, but I don't take none right at this moment. I'll be right back.
when you get back, Jeff, I got the stream running. So get back and get the stream running, and I'll have you have I'll have some giggles for you. Just watch what I do on the screen here.
You got to get a video on it.
Well, I can. I just have to have a video to do that.
Go look up, Google the Star Trek theme. You know when it starts and it's zipping through space.
Yeah, but that that might be copyrighted.
You're not selling nothing.
Doesn't matter.
I got the Star Trek theme on my Anan right now.
Yeah, I'm talking about the movie one. You know where the original Star Trek, where the Enterprise is zipping through space, and it's got the stars shooting by, or something like the Stargate. When they go into the Stargate, that would look good. Hey, you may trigger epilepsy on that one, though.
Flashing lights.
Spinning flashing lights.
No, but flashing strobe lights can trigger an epileptic convulsion. Carol has to be very careful with stuff like that.
But I bet you could run Brokeback Mountain on it.
KTTU at the top.
And a KYX.
W4DOM.
Victor Alpha 3 Kilo, Bravo Charlie.
Whiskey 3 Delta Echo Papa.
And 4BFR.
All right, I got my coffee and I'm back.
Hey.
Get the stream running and look at it.
Well, it's just you guys are the first people to hear this thing, so I don't know. You tell me.
What's that? You already got it hooked up? Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, this is my XR. It's already hooked up and everything, and I kind of went over it a little bit, adjusted it a little bit.
Yeah, he probably needs some adjusting. Bill probably, or Art, I don't know if either one of them's on or getting on.
Too high pitch, too bassy, or what?
High pitch.
Yeah, it's got a roughness to the highs. It's, I don't want to say it yet.
I mean, it ain't that big a deal. I could fix it very easy. I just probably took a bunch out.
Is that the only thing you're running?
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm running.
All right. Well, you probably should use some lows. I don't know how far down you got your lows.
Not very far.
All right. Well, dip into those a little bit. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, there. I added a little bit more lows. Did that help any?
Yeah, you at 4K or 3K?
I think I'm at 4.
Yeah, all right. Just so I know, you can stay there. Go ahead. Let me hear it.
All right, I just added a little bit more lows to it. So I don't know if I need more or not, but that's my parametric EQ.
All right. You're not talking into a Vox, are you?
A Vox? No, but I have the one thing on pretty good. The gate's on pretty hard. Let me turn that up a little bit. All right, that might be a little bit better on the gate. I'll loosen it up a little bit.
You running through the XR, Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I'm running the XR.
You need to set those at neutral and use the XR.
No, that's what I am using, just the XR.
Oh, okay. You said parametric.
Yeah, the EQ. Yeah, that's what I'm running. But no, the noise gate, I thought was kind of tight. Did that loosen it up any?
Hey,
That should have helped
do
it.
lows go to, and like, what's the extreme most, and what is the extreme least?
Okay, most extreme is right there. That's the most extreme. And that there's with it off.
Now, something about it.
So I need to run somewhere about right there.
Don, does he, when he makes a change, does he have to hit something to save it?
No, it depends on which rack unit he's using.
Is he in bypass, maybe?
Yeah, I don't think there is one.
Say, Dom, look. Noise gate on, noise gate off. That's no noise gate at all.
Yeah, no, it's not the noise gate. I could hear a slight difference, but that's not it. There's something else not going on. Because you said did you dip down your lows? I mean, let's put some lows in it, because it's like you don't have any. Are you not seeing it on the waterfall?
No, not really. I do got. Okay, hold on. We'll go back to that real quick. DEQs. Hold on 1 minute.
Hey, Jeff, what unit are you setting that on? Which one of the pieces of gear?
Up top where it says EQ gate across the top. I'm coming in one, and I have it set for channel 1 in and channel 1 out.
Okay, but did you put any of the combinator or anything in there?
As far as the FX, no.
Yeah, that's pretty much where you'll set your like what I had on mine. Let's see here. I can pull it up.
Hey, Dom, I just added a couple more pieces. How bad's that?
It's like I'm not seeing it. I can't tell. It's always the same. Talk a little more.
Your highs are too harsh.
All right, so I got to take down some of the highs.
Yeah, well, he has no low end either. He's flat all the way across. You see it?
Yeah, I'm going to put it on the spectrum and then watch him.
All right, talk.
You got to give me a minute if you want me to try to set it. Yeah, the EQ. Hold on a minute. Let me see something.
We want to get a bearing, so talk a little bit.
What is it?
We talk a little bit so we can get a bearing of where you are.
Okay, I'm talking. I haven't switched nothing since a minute ago, so I'm still using the exact same thing. And I don't know how to work it exactly yet, so it's taking me a little bit.
Hey, Jeff, do you have the sound mixer, the rich plate reverb, the dual exciter, and the dual combinator on there?
I don't know that.
Okay, you go over to the top. If you got the screen up, your FX, and you can pick those out, different types.
Yeah, I downloaded the same ones that you had loaded.
Oh, okay.
I pulled it up off, so I'm running exactly what you had.
The sound mixer, Maxer, that's what it's called. And I can send you the screenshot, and you can use those.
All right, now I just put that online. I just inserted it on channel 1, and it picked it up. It's working, so could you tell a difference?
Yep.
All right, now talk.
Okay, so I added that other piece Tom was just talking about. So the sound mixer I added the, I'll add the dual exciter. Okay, now the dual exciter should have come online. I don't know, I don't know. Which one sounds better? That one there? Does that sound better? Or does the dual exciter make it sound better?
Well, the four of them work together, Jeff. On the sound mixer, where have you got the settings on that, like the low contour?
Right. I see a mix, a harmonics, a zero, a peak, a tune. Here's a tune. Okay, guys, I'm turning it. Is that getting better? Or is that getting worse? Tom? Better or worse?
Well, it's worse, but I don't know what you're adjusting because on the sound maxer, I don't have that.
No, I'm on the exciter right now. Is what I'm messing with.
Oh, the exciter. Okay. If you take the tune and you put it about 1 o'clock.
Okay, I took the tune and turned it to about 1 o'clock.
Take the peak and put it at about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Okay, I took the peak. It's about 8 o'clock.
I'm losing
It's
you.
about 8 o'clock.
Zero fill. Put it about 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it has that. And it has the next one at 1 o'clock and the next one at 1, and the mix is about 11. I think it's the exact same settings you had. And it has the next one at 1 o'clock and the next one at 1, and the mix is about 11.
Well, the mix should be at 11 o'clock and the harmonics should be at 1 o'clock.
Well, guys, I'm going to call it a night here. My eyes are getting tired, and I'm going to cut the stream here. You guys have a good night, and we'll catch you in the morning. Victor Alpha 3 Kilo, Bravo Charlie 7-3. Live long and prosper. I'm ending the stream here.
Good night, DJ. W4D on the 10 after.
Good night, dear DJ.
Jack, catch you tomorrow evening. KE8 CPU.